Good morning all, welcome to Blue Heron Hill. I'm Sue, here in the garden. Backdrop of my fall brassicas. These things are gigantic. My first average frost date is beginning to middle of October. It depends upon which site you look at. I'm hoping for mid-October, but then again, I'm planning on the beginning of October. But these should stand a light frost. They're brassicas, they're tough. They like the cold weather. That's why they're growing so tall. I wanted to show you, I'm being attacked. I wanted to show you a few things in this bed. Here we go, look at how lush this is. Now these are Chinese cabbage, and I've always had a particular problem with the bugs just munching up the leaves. Now they did start, and this happened early on, but this head right here is massive. This is about a week away from picking, and all the other ones are doing phenomenally. So this is mostly broccoli and some cauliflower. And also, in the distance, you see right here, that's tomato. And there's another one over here which has flowers on it. You can see, here's another one that popped up. All of these volunteers, it must have been in the compost that I put in here when I amended my soil. But what I really wanted to do today is these are some sweet potatoes. They're looking rather poorly. They're coming to the end of their life cycle. I haven't watered them in about a week. So I am just preparing them for harvest. And that's what we're going to do today. But first of all, I do have this one lone bed of potatoes, but the foliage on here is beautiful, but I have to get this out. So before we do the sweet potatoes, we're going to harvest this box, this bin of potatoes, and see what's down underneath. Here you can see some of these have died off, some of these plants through here, but we do have this lush one here. But we'll just toss that aside and see if we can't upend this bin. It's very heavy. Looks like this was the seed potato. Now that we've gotten the potatoes out of the way, we're going to start with sweet potatoes. Always one of my favorite crops to harvest in the fall. So I'm going to get rid of the vines because they're just going to be in the way. Faded, but it does say Covington. This is a new variety for me, and I wanted to see how it would do. Oftentimes I just get and make my slips either from the sweet potatoes from last year or whatever is an organic sweet potato that's in the market. But these I ordered through some company I can't remember. I'll put it down in the description box below. But I like to let these dry out. It's easier to harvest. Okay, we ready? a dry bin is much easier to handle than a wet bin. Well, certainly is packed full of roots, and you can see lots of little fingerlings on this side here. Start pulling these off. These are lovely. Just roasted in the oven with a little oil. You don't even need to take the skins off. They're so tender. The bottom of this was filled with wood chips, and that's why it's very flaky here. Now, there's my harvest from one bin of a Covington sweet potato. They're very much like fingerlings. I don't know what I should expect from this because I've never grown it before. The soil was very dry, pretty compacted. I thought I put in a good amount of compost in with, a layer of wood chips on the bottom. But I'm going to amend this for next year's crop. I'm going to grow sweet potatoes in these bins again. And time will tell, taste will tell if these would be worth it. I was expecting something a little bit bigger, but can't say that I'm terribly disappointed. It's a crop, and it's sweet potatoes, and it will be wonderful. Okay, a second bin. And you can read it. It says Covington. So we're going to see how this one turns out. This was planted in the very same manner, same kind of soil content. And we're going to see what we get here. Now I did plant these. I planted 5 or 6 slips per bin. It could be why that they are small and just a fingerling size. So we'll see. Again, oh, we've got ants. But already, here is a nice one. Let's see. A few along the bottom. I found in the other one, most of the clusters of sweet potatoes were up near the top and not so much down at the bottom of the bin. Another basket of Covingtons. These are again pretty much like the other basket, very much like a fingerling. The soil is pretty compacted. I think I'm going to have to amend that pretty severely. Maybe just go with total compost and a lighter, fluffier mix. But I think I've got some larger ones here. Decent. Another box of Covingtons. Here we go with our third bin of sweet potatoes. Probably can't read that, but it says Georgia Jet. Let me tip it over and see what we got. Ooh. Well, we have a few more ants in this one, but these are a different species. These are a lot smaller. The other ones were a little bit larger black ant. But at least we aren't in the South and have fire ants. We used to live in North Carolina, and those drove me right out of my garden. Wow, doesn't that look pretty? Now that's quite a hefty sized sweet potato. And I think we had even a couple more break off of this just one slip. Right where the root came out of the slip, they each pushed out a sweet potato. Okay. Ooh, look. Isn't that beautiful? Here is the slip. See how much I can get off of this without it all breaking. Oh, a lot of the little ones broke. See this? But that is absolutely a beautiful picture of Mother Nature. Woo! Picture perfect. I'm just gonna leave that hole right in there. Pretty as a picture. Very cute. Here we have our fourth spin. And again, this is Georgia Jet. Got a basket. A few sweet potatoes that are showing on the side. And I'll try and carefully break into this. I don't know if you can see this, but I have a group right here, a group right here, here, and I'm suspecting there's one here also. So I had 4 slips planted in here, and you can see how they clustered around each of the 4 slips. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? And I think I just lost one out of this whole bunch. Well, that didn't work quite as well, but there we go. I feel like a fisherman holding up my catch for the day. A harvest of Georgia Jet there, and the other basket here. What a wonderful start. This is a gorgeous fall day, and take a look at my crop here. This is the crop of potatoes that I got from that one bin. I have 2 Covingtons here and 2, if you can see that one over there, 2 of the Georgia Jet. So I'll put, I'm going to go in and weigh them. I will put the weights down here, I think, and let you know my total. I have 1 more bin on the other side of this hoop area here, and then I have these luscious bins of sweet potatoes. There's 5 of them down here, so I have a total of 6 more bins of sweet potatoes to harvest. Bushed. I'm gonna wait. These are just so prolific. The vines are just so gorgeous. I think I may, on a few of these, wait until the frost hits and kills down the vines. Yep, I haven't really had to water these. We've had enough rain. This is a different soil composition than I had in those bins back there. This has almost straight organic matter, straight compost in here. And so I'm expecting, well, with this lush foliage, I can't expect anything but good results. So thanks for following along with me on this video. If you like sweet potatoes, stay tuned for more sweet potato reveals in the future. As I said, I have 6 more bins to unearth. It's like digging for treasure. So if you haven't already subscribed, if you know people that are interested in this content, pass along, share, comment down below. What kind of sweet potatoes did you grow this year? Did you grow the sweet potatoes this year? How'd they do? Let me know. And so until the next time that we can go digging in the dirt, happy gardening. Bye.